Hi and welcome back to your MES lesson. I'm Natalie. Now that you understand the concept of asking questions with future, with who, let's really practice. Before we begin, let's review the conjugation that you learned in video A. Please repeat after me and remember to focus on your pronunciation and conversation speed. Who am I going to? Good, let's do it faster. Who am I going to? Excellent. Who are you going to? Good, let's speed it up again. Who are you going to? Good, that's the speed you should use in order to speak fluently. Let's continue. Who is your brother Jackson going to? Who is your sister Caroline going to? Who are we going to? Who are they going to? Good. Now let's review the conjugation of who plus will. Who will I? Good. Let's do it faster. Who will I? Excellent. Who will you? Good. Let's speed it up again. Who will you? Good. That's the speed you should use in order to speak fluently. Let's continue. Who will your brother Jackson? Who will your sister Caroline? Who will we? Who will they? Great. You need to memorize this conjugation for fluency. Let's move on. Let's build a full question with who plus be plus going to and the verb have lunch with. Please repeat after me. Who am I going to have lunch with? Who are you going to have lunch with? Now, let's work on your speed and do that one again. Who are you going to have lunch with? Who's Pete going to have lunch with? Excellent. Now let's add the time reference today. Please repeat. Who is Nina going to have lunch with today? Who are we going to have lunch with today? Who are they going to have lunch with today? And once again, let's make a full question with the same verb and will. Who will I have lunch with? Who will you have lunch with? Now let's work on your speed and do that one again. Who will you have lunch with? Who will Joe have lunch with? Excellent. Now let's add the time reference today. Please repeat. Who will Ali have lunch with today? Who will we have lunch with today? Who will they have lunch with today? Great. Let's start practicing. This time, let's practice changing the subject and using the same verb, have lunch with, plus today. Please read and listen first and then ask me the full question. Have lunch with today. Ask me using will. Good job. Remember, you have to work on your speed. Please repeat. Who will you have lunch with today? Ask me about Kane using going to. Who is Kane going to have lunch with today? Please repeat. Good job. Now let's practice changing the verb to go jogging with. Go jogging with today please ask me using will. Excellent. Who will you go jogging with today? Please repeat. Good. Go jogging with today. Ask me about Scarlett and Dorian using will. Who will they go jogging with today? Please repeat. Great. Ask me with the verb send an email to using going to. Good. Remember to work on your intonation. Please repeat. Who are you going to send an email to? Now ask me about my brother using going to. Good. Who is your brother going to send an email to? Please repeat again. Great. Now let's make a more specific question by adding the time reference tomorrow. Send an email to tomorrow. Please ask me using will. Very nice. Who will you send an email to tomorrow? Please repeat. Ask me about my cousin Moira using road trip with and this week with going to. Who is your cousin Moira going to road trip with this week? Please repeat. Great job. Let's practice with the verb arrange plus a limo and the prepositional phrase from the airport for. Please ask me about Fiona using going to. Who is Fiona going to arrange a limo from the airport for? Please repeat. Good. Now let's practice some modern English. Arrange for can also be said as fix you up with. Remember, speed and intonation are important when you use slang. Ready? Fix up with a limo from the airport. Ask me about Fiona using will. Who will Fiona fix up with a limo from the airport? Please repeat. Follow my intonation, repeat after me. Who will Fiona fix up with a limo from the airport? Excellent. Now let's try using another prepositional phrase. Fix me up with for our double date. Please ask me using going to. Who are you going to fix me up with for our double date? Please repeat. Let's try another verb and prepositional phrase. Treat unfairly in class. Ask me using going to. Who are you going to treat unfairly in class? Please repeat. Great. Let's learn the slang for treat unfairly, pick on, and change the prepositional phrase. Ready? Pick on during their team effort. Ask me about Kelly and Dana using will. Who will they pick on during their team effort? Please repeat. Great. Let's use the verb try and a prepositional phrase. Try very hard to find in the obits. Ask me about Jackie using going to. Good job. Who is Jackie going to try very hard to find in the obits? Please repeat. Great. So for the last one, let's learn the slang for try hard to find, search high and low. Ready? Search high and low for, in regards to this crime, ask me about the police using will. Well done. Who will the police search high and low for in regards to this crime? Please repeat. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep on practicing with this video until you become fluent. When you're ready, move on to video C to test your progress. I'm Natalie and I look forward to seeing you next time. Good luck.